Hey there, folks. If you were unable to get a chance to see the new PoLRBear live at DerbyCon 9, sorry about that. We'll set up a full live demo coming up here in November. However, there was one thing I wanted to show you guys that I was asked about while we were there at the convention. John Strand, I had shown the PoLRBear 2, and he said, well, what happens if you're in a interpreter shell and then you migrate to a system process and then drop to a shell? What would that happen? So I want to show you guys what happens when you're using PoLRBear and you try to do an interactive shell with PoLRBear deployed from interpreter. So just so you guys can see, I've got a job set up here. I've got a reverse HTTPS. I just use nps payload to generate a payload that I've got on my box over there. But anyways, we've got this handler listening. Here's my payload. The tote's legit. And as you guys can see, I actually have everything turned off in here. So I have no protections whatsoever on this box. So let's go ahead and kick this off. And
Wonderful.
Oh, there we go. We got our shell. Now here's the thing, with Interpreter, obviously once the payload gets over here, some of the PoLRBear defense deception doesn't quite work. The get UID actually shows you the proper, or maybe it doesn't. Well, we'll see. Hopefully that shell still lives. All right, so if I do, let's go ahead and see. So let's go ahead and migrate to this. So I should be anti-authority system. So I should be system. So if I drop down into a shell, let me do who am I? Nope. Nothing works. So this is a privileged de-escalation that we have set up with PoLRBear. So the great thing about this is that the shell actually detects whether it's running as a system. If it does, it creates a new user with 0 privileges and impersonates that user. So while some of the interpreter stuff still works, interactive shell, it dies, it's dead. So this is a privileged de-escalation utilizing the PoLRBear. Looking forward to show you guys more in November. I'm really excited about this project, and hopefully you guys are as well. For those that missed out on DerbyCon 9, keep looking forward to webinar up in November, and it is my goal to release the 1.0 at Blue Team Con in Chicago in June 2020. All right, folks, we'll talk to you later. See ya.